So years ago, when I was on this platform being fully transparent, very dramatic, very ego-driven, in survival mode all the time, traveling all over the world, through the divorce, through all my things that were very dramatic, there was a lot of movement happening on this little page here. People was into it like it was a soap opera, of course, because we all love good drama. And then as, my life started sorting itself with age, not needing to feed the ego anymore, met the love of my life, everything started to relax and stabilize. It got boring for the viewing audience. Not for me, actually. For me, it got more exciting because it gave me a place where I could really sit in my presence and really take in the world. And that just opened up my mind and my body in ways that I never imagined. And as I was sharing that, I noticed that it kept just a very certain kind of audience. An audience that maybe was open to thinking a little deeper, getting off the surface level, inquiring a bit more of what's really going on underneath the surface. And sadly, I think that's fewer of us than more of us. But what I find intriguing about this, if we reflect that back in our own lives, and I'm speaking generally, of course, if we're addicted to drama, external drama, we're probably addicted to our own drama, our interior drama. And if it doesn't feel dramatic, then it feels like quite boring, or like you're not living, or you're not alive, or you're kind of just lost in the world. And what am I doing? And I remember in my transition of going from survival mode to stabilized, I felt that. I'm like, oh, am I boring now? And I had to keep reminding myself, like, Coochie, you good. You don't have to bring that drama back into your life, because my nervous system was actually addicted to that pace, that fight, that flight, those trauma responses. And when it actually got to chill out, it took some time to transition into the state of okay, I can ground, I can settle. And I had to really become very aware of my body and its reactiveness, or rather the mind trying to make my body reactive, and just sit in the quality of peace that I was actually existing in the moment. If you're not in present moment, really taking in the state of your body, separate from your mind, from your conditioning, from the pace of the world even, you can just get looped into the chaos that you're probably actually not presently living in. And if you are presently living in an environment that is chaotic and not stable, to a degree, I think we all are, because the world is completely nuts, having the wisdom that I have now of being able to really listen to my body separate from my mind's narrative would have been huge for me back in the day when I was in my drama, ego-driven survival time of my life. To be able to know the body's language, listen to its wisdom, understand its cues and sensations, and then allow it to complete whatever emotion or feeling is occurring in there, settles you down and allows you to be embodied in a way that you can be at home in your vessel without having to flee or fight or fawn or do all these things to make it through the day. So I don't know, just something I wanted to share with you, and I hope that it resonates.